Thank you very much, everybody. I feel very happy to be invited to Spain, to come and visit your university. And it's my first time, it's my first visit, but during the short time I feel very excited to see about your city, your camps, your dean, and the professors, and I feel there are a lot of things for me to get to know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
May you explain to us a short history of your university?
Okay. Now, I'm from China. I think nowadays many people now know China more and more through the medium, through the newspapers, through the international visits, through the holidays. And China is a big country with the population 1.3 billion population. It's 1/6 of the world population. And China is a big agricultural country. Our university is called China Agricultural University. It is ranking on the top 20 universities among all about 2,000 universities in China. And we have 32 or 33 thousand students, registered students. And each year we will have 3,500 students. And about most our target is research type based university. We have undergraduate students, we have master program and a PhD program, even postdoc programs. There are 14 colleges in the university, covering, I think, all of the agricultural fields, such as agriculture engineering, the food science and nutrition, and animal sciences, environmental sciences, and also life sciences, business, agro-business management, and many areas. Each year the university had a lot of products which are funded by the government and by different sources, even for the international. We have a very good reputation in our country. And our college is one of the 14 colleges in the university. Our college is called International College of Beijing. We have 17 years history. And for this university, quite different with our traditional colleges. Let's say 17 years ago, one ICB, we call it International College of Beijing, ICB, was established. It's about the chance through the international cooperation, international relationships, or international friendship, or international exchange activities. This college was born. And we have a partner universities called University of Colorado at Denver. And we introduce all the curriculum courses from the United States and get accredited. And we introduce the education management systems, and we introduce all the English books, The program, since its start, is totally entire English China program. And our students, since the first day of the university life, they learn the courses all in English. So now, each year we recruit 550 students. And each year we send out of the 550 students abroad. So far we have 3 partner universities in the world. The University of Colorado Denver is one of the 3. Another 2 partner universities is in the Great Britain. One is the University of Bedfordshire. Another is called University of Plymouth. We have the 3 partner universities. We have 10 majors covering about our whole programs. Each year, average, we send 300 the students to the University of Bedfordshire. And this group of students, when they finish 1 year, some finish 2 years in China, and the rest 1 year or 2 years, they will be finished their program and get their final undergraduate students degree with the University of Bedfordshire. Another partner university called University of Plymouth, each year we will send 120, 150 to 150 students there each year, with the major of finance and accounting, international trading, these majors. For the University of Colorado Denver, each year, according to their resources, we will send 40 to 80 students. So that's our program. And now, as 17 years, each year we have, let's say it's 500 students, now we have 5,000 or 8,000 graduates in the world. If you go to the airport, travel, you will stop and called by someone who will talk. They graduated from our program. I feel proud of this program. This time, I think China is opened. We have more foreign visitors. We have more proposals. They like to have discuss to see the possibility with the China universities. I think this is one of the chance for me to visit University Alberta de Catalonia in Spain. And as my visit, we're thinking about it. There will be a good opportunities, and it will be have a good chance for Spain and our university in China to go and discuss it to find the common interest. There will be a way. I think this is a time. Let's talking about opportunity and trends in the Chinese market for the economic development, for the education. Right? Spain is a country with a very long history. There are a lot of famous artists and architecture works, a lot of things. When we were in school, we learned. Now a modern society with the sports and the footballs, Olympic, I think the Chinese, especially young generation, look at it. They are very interested in it. The opportunity, I think about there will be some as follows. This is my own opinion for you, for everybody to think about and to discuss. Maybe it's wrong. This is my personal opinion. Number one, I think the opportunity is communication. Communication is the base for every success. If without communication, we cannot exchange ideas. Communication is a tool to make everything happen. Now, as Chinese, the young generation, they speak not only their own mother tongue language, Chinese, Mandarin. They speak first language, English. The children from the kindergarten or even younger, before the kindergarten, they study to learn English. All their parents give a lot of opportunity and pay a great attention for the kids' childhood education with English language. The reason is very clear. With one more language, foreign language skill, there are one more chance for the kids to find a good school, a good job for their career. And so if you're thinking about a world language, Chinese is one of 6 people to talk about, but that's the Chinese language. And for English, that's a worldwide language. What's the next? People said French, people said Russian, whatever. Most people said it's Spanish. I think this is a good opportunity for the Chinese young generation and for Spanish young generation to see this is a strong point. This is a strong, good opportunity for the two nations, to the two universities or institutes to come together because the language. Now the job challenge, job market in China, it's full with challenges. You cannot have only first degree, second degree to have a good ideal market. Jobs. You cannot have one foreign language. That's not enough. You need to think about you have a second foreign language or third foreign language. We call a multiple type of students, personnel. So I think the first opportunity is language communication, language-based opportunity. Second, I think about, if you think about the market in China, thinking about the opportunity, you need to think about education. According to our tradition, you see, look at the Chinese family structure. That is one family, one couple, one child. They put a lot of their efforts, the whole efforts, on the kid, only one kid. So if the successful parents and the successful grandparents, their hope, their everything, their money, their treasure is on the only one child. So what do? They need to give all time, all efforts, spend the time, spend their energies on the kid education. If the kids have a good education, that means they have a good future. That means their parents and grandparents, they will feel more easy, more successful. This is worthwhile to put money to invest for the kids' education. Now, if you think about this, there's another opportunity. How can make the kid, only one kid, have a good education? How can make their parents and grandparents to feel it's easy? They feel their future lost generation. They like to put investment. Now, I think education is one of the, I think it's the best. It's the first opportunities. The next opportunity is based on the language communication, because with the communication you have a friendship built up, you have a relations, right? You can exchange ideas with different culture, and then you have an education. When the education comes to certain points, you need to think about chain. Then it's a business. You need to have a job. What kind of a job? Right? You need to create some jobs for your students, for the young generation. And I think this is a big topic, but what kind of a business? If you do thinking about education business, you do not think about communications business. So what kind of business? Business, in a simple words, to my understanding, is you put less, you make more money. That's business. Education is you put money, but you cannot immediately get the return. So it's quite different. So for the business means you need to think about profit. Profit is how to create the chances for the young people and the students to get jobs, to build up a platform for the young generation to come on the stage to performance. So that need slowly and think about it. I'm sure if you keep quiet and thinking about it, there are a lot of opportunities. So for the trends, I think this is based on the communication, based on the education, based on the business creative, based on this, then it's the trends. The trends go on one after another, because education is always generation after generation, year after year. Now, you have a good communication, you have a good education system, then you have a good chance to create business, a chance. Then you can make your life easier. Then you come back again to do the invest from the beginning. That will be the trends. And the people cannot learn only about so-called modern this, modern that, but you never forget the tradition, culture, and the traditional way. Without a tradition, without a base, without a fundamental. If you always remember the tradition, the fundamentals, then you go further. I think that's the trends. But this is my own personal opinion. I believe there are a lot of business, there are a lot of chances, a lot of opportunities, and good for our two universities, two institutions, two countries to go forward. I thank you. Thank you.